As promised, we have part 2, and now we are definitely starting to work on speed drills. So, welcome to my quarantine space. I'm not trying to give you the best lighting or the best hair or anything else, just the best tips. These build on part 1, so go do those first if you have skipped them. Remember how I had you marching in place? Now we're gonna practice the lean. So you're gonna find a bench, a chair, whatever, placing your arms on it. Now we're gonna do that fast march again, where you're driving your leg straight into the ground and the other leg is again coming up at 90 degrees. Now from this angle, we are starting to practice more of what we want to have happen while you're running, which is your body remains in a straight line, but you lean forward. Too many times when we hear the word lean, people start to bend at the waist. That's not what we want to do. So here, this is going to be working on the flexion of your ankle. It's going to be reinforcing that movement pattern of driving the knee up and then coming down with that straight leg for full power. Our next move, you may remember from growing up, or maybe if you ever took a cardio class. It's called karaoke. And we are really just working the movement of your hips. So you're working your hips. We are making sure that your body knows how to move side to side, because as runners, we only work in one plane of motion, which is forward. That leads to a lot of our imbalances. So have a little fun, do your karaoke side to side. Next up, jump rope. Now, the way I want you to jump rope, you do not have to actually have a rope, but I want you to be thinking about both legs staying straight, and what you are trying to do is spring off the ground with your feet and your ankles. Now, I don't want you to do more than 100 to start. This can very easily fatigue, especially your calf muscles, but start adding this in consistently every single week. What we're trying to work on here is the fact that your feet, when they hit the ground, need to then be able to push and spring off. And so we don't really think about working like those ankles and that push off the ground. So all of these little things are adding up, and simply doing them, getting them ingrained in your brain so that they start happening without you thinking about it. Now that's the key to running faster, right? We don't need your brain and your muscles all tense as you're trying to figure out how to go faster. It needs to happen naturally. So these are 3 more exercises to start adding in. And like I said, we will continue building from here, but get the basics down first.